Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. How you doing? Where are you? Where are you? Sorry about that. A little tongue tied. Where are you this time of the day? It is 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Guys, I think that I had a video on the background that was talking about how Gypsy Rose was telling somebody or had complained to somebody that we are nitpicking. We are nitpicking at her so much so that if she says something is blue, we are saying, no, it's navy. Gypsy Rose, what color is this? And no, we're not. Who is she trying to sell that to? And I saw where she actually has memberships for TikTok. All right, guys, how much money does one person need? Where are you taking with it? Where is it going to go when it's time for you to go? Why are people spending money on her? Who's still buying this narrative? It is not. When you say things are blue, they are red, Gypsy Rose. They're not just navy and we're nitpicking. You have told untruths about everybody, and there has been catastrophic damage. We are not talking about somebody who bruised their elbow. We're talking about somebody who's no longer here, whose legacy you are trying to wipe off the face of this earth. And I don't think she deserves it. And there's too many times that you said in your own words how great she was. But there is nothing that you say about her that's nice now. Everything now, because you've become scrutinized, everything now is even worse about your mom. And even worse about Nick, believe it or not, because, it's such an insult to us. When we see you tell people, and you say on stand, where I guess you committed perjury because you say, no, Nick did not argue. But then you write in the book that Nick did. That's what I'm talking about. Some people say, what does it matter? He did what he did to her mom, if you believe that. I do believe he thinks that, and that's bad enough. But I do believe he deserves a fair reconsideration because he has mitigating circumstances that are legitimate and that were never considered, and her fake mitigating circumstances were very much considered. And that's why there was a plea for her, and that's why she got out in 8.5 years. Because if you remember, our boy Charlie Manson, who masterminded the MURDER of quite a few people, okay, right? But didn't commit any. He died in prison because he got LIFE. Well, he got DEATH, and then it all went to life. They just no longer had that penalty anymore. Guys, the point that I'm making is, if Gypsy doesn't want us to take her word, and, a word that constantly changes, even when you read the same book that she supposedly wrote, okay, that one, in one chapter, it says something different than it said 2 chapters before. There's just so much untruth. These things are not only, Nick's already in prison for life. You've done good, Gypsy. You've done good with that. Now, let's just destroy him as a person, all of his character. That all of his, it wasn't that you GROOMED'd him, which you did, and we know you did, because there's proof of that. But you want to insult us and say, no, that's not the story. Let me show you through this lens, because this lens makes me look better. And the worst bit about it is, there are people that believe that. There are gullible people that believe that. And she's put on a platform that kind of reinforces the bullshit. And that's the problem that I have, is that she's put on mainstream media for people to think, oh, poor Gypsy, look at what she went through, that poor girl. When it's, poor Dee Dee, look at what she went through, and poor Nick, look at what he went through, and poor Ryan, look at what he went through. Of course, not to the extreme, but tell Ryan that. Tell him, hey, your heartbreak is not as important as Nick's. Not as important as her mom not being here anymore. But, everybody seems to just co-sign her behavior and make it complicit. And these people, all of them, have seen signs to her. There is no doubt in my mind that everybody has caught her in a lie. Several. That everybody has seen questionable behavior, perhaps even dangerous behavior. And people just have not, they found excuses for her. I don't know, probably because of the money, because I've watched a few videos now and she didn't even have any money in prison. So nobody was sending her money until she was hooked up with Ryan, and perhaps Ken might have been sending her something. But it didn't seem like Rod was sending her anything, or Chrissy was sending her anything, or at least not enough for Gypsy's liking. So this woman has lied over and over and over again, continues to do so, has mainstream media platform to do so. That's not enough for her. That's not enough for her. Now she's going to go and she's going to ruin the reputation of everybody by making them 10 times worse than what she already made them. When is enough when it comes to Gypsy Rose? When does that stop? There's a sickness there, right? There's a sickness going on there. Guys, I just can't understand how this got as far as it got. There's things in the wake of this with other... I was just hearing somebody that had some sort of Lifetime. They had a show on Lifetime, and it was like a cult-like family, and the guy was messing with his kids, right? They had like 12 kids, and 6 of them passed in a car accident. And I'm going to check into that. That's a story I'd never even heard of, where they were singing. I mean, I don't know if you guys know about what I'm talking about. But the point is, mainstream media keeps giving these people these platforms, and they're horrible people. They're not good people. When does mainstream media become held accountable? Because, their stars, their celebrities are made to be held accountable. Production companies, but not really, just the people that run them, the namesakes of them, they're held to be accountable. I don't understand. Guys, tell me what you think. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Please like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate you. Don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Always be kind. And, hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me part of your day, guys. Thanks. I really mean that. Thank you.